Hey now folks, it's Ron Grovers from Ron's Beer Reviews and Tools, and we're back in New England. I can start doing my reviews again, my beer reviews. I've done a few impromptu ones. It's cold here today, it's pretty windy. It was 24 degrees last night. It's about 34 now, but it's windy. But like I say, I come home and do a few impromptu beer reviews, and chronologically they're not in order. There'll be Christmas, there'll be St. Patrick's, there'll be Thanksgiving, there'll be Halloween, all intermixed. So enjoy them from cold and windy New England. Hey now folks, this is Ron from Ron's Beer Reviews and Tools, and I've got a beer to review today for you, as you can see in front of you. It's from Harpoon Brewery in Boston, Massachusetts, and Windsor, Vermont. They have the two breweries there located, and actually should have did this one on St. Patrick's Day, but I'm doing it now. It's after, and it's a good St. Patrick's Day we had around here. Let's talk about the beer here. It's 8% alcohol by volume with 33 international bitter units, so that's nice. It's a stout with natural flavors, product of the USA. It's aged in Jameson's cask. And we've got, when they say the cask, they're cask mates right here, what they talk about, the cask mates. This goes with the IPAs, and they do have one for the stouts. Unfortunately, I drank that already. Let's talk a little about the brewery. The brewery was started by three friends. They started in 1986. Mr. George Leggetti, Mr. Richard Doyle, and Mr. Daniel Canary. Those three friends started the brewery, and it's taken off, and they've done very well. Because like I say, now they have two breweries. One in Boston on Northern Ave, and one up in Windsor, Vermont. Well, that's not bad at all. In August of 2014, the company went employee-owned company. So that's nice for the workers there. So they all invite everybody to come down, visit their brewery. I've been there a couple of times. They have nice samples you can have. I don't know if it's limited. It must be limited how many samples you can have. And so this was years ago, actually a number of years ago that I went there. But things must have changed. But anyways, let's talk about the brew here. All right, this Boston Irish Stout, basically an Irish Cream Stout, is a dry Irish Stout. That's the style of it. It was first brewed in 2013. We've got it as 8% alcohol by volume with 33 international bitter units. Now, that's something. All right, so this is correction. All right, in front of you, as you say, we have a Harpoon Irish Cream Stout. Stout with natural flavors, product of the USA. I understand that they only brewed 100 barrels of this here. And that's not official from my part, but I think I read it on their webpage. Here their brewers right here. Mr. Mike Alessandro, Alessandro, and Mr. Bill Davidson, Mr. Ed Driscoll, Mr. Eaton Elston, Elston, and Mr. Phil McKay, and Mr. Nick Mr. Nick Waite, W-A-I-T-T. That's nice. Every year, employee owners from all over the brewery team up for the homebrew competition we call the Owners' Cup. This year, one team sought additional inspiration from our friends at Jameson, or a pint or two. All right, a pint or two of stout and a drop or two of whiskey. The winning recipes were born. So this has gotten together, and it is a 100-barrel series. All right, it's nice. Harpoon Brewery, Boston, Mass, Windsor, Vermont, employee-owned. Love beer, love life. So the work is, I've got together in teams. I mean, I have 6, and they brew their beer, and these are the winners there. So congratulations on them. And now this Boston Irish Cream Stout, let's talk a little bit about this here. This is aged in Jameson cask, like I said earlier. Let me show you right here. This is the cask mates. It's aged in some of their barrels. And this one here is for the IPA edition. I did have the stout edition, and it was good. I drank it. It's all gone. This is first brewed last year. Excuse me, 2018. This is 8% alcohol by volume with 33 international beer units. They say they got some of the Irish inspiration when they teamed up with Jameson to make your beer you won't forget. So that sounds pretty good. Sounds really good. So the appearance in this is going to be is jet black. That's going to be nice. It comes drafted, limited of the draft because they got 100 barrels and 16-ounce can, what you see here. All right, let's, no further ado, let's crack that open. We got a glass already in the wings here waiting for us. That's nice. This glass is from Anheuser-Busch. Like I said, every summer when the kids were little, we used to go up there and visit the brewery and do the tour, and then just went to the gift shop. Well, this is a fantastic gift shop. And you always end up buying glasses and mugs, and I like this glass. It's a lot of bar glasses have that size, and so I like it. All right, no further ado. See the water vapors coming out. Getting some of the aroma right here now. That is true. That is like a Guinness almost. Whoa. Look at that. Look at that. That is almost like the Great Guinness. But this is Harpoon Irish Cream Stout. Excuse me. That really looks nice. I mean, they said it was going to be jet black. And that sure is dark in there. That sure is. Alright, no further ado. Oh, what an aroma. What an aroma. I mean, you get, right away, I'm getting a caramel aroma. I mean, that nice, rich, sweet caramel aroma. And some toasted malt. And naturally the chocolate in the background there, it's always there. Some sweetness, toffee, honey kind of sweet. That really rounds the sweetness off on the malt. And yes, of course, the alcohol of the Jameson. I'm getting that whiskey mixed in with the malt kind of, but I'm getting that alcohol aroma. Wow, that really smells like what a stout should be. Really is. All those aromas that I've mentioned on that toasted malt, the sweetness, the caramel, that honey kind of sweetness there, brown sugar maybe. Oh, that is really, really, really nice. Alright, no further ado, bottoms up. Oh, it's really smooth, silky smooth actually. Chocolatey overtones of the malt. Definitely some of that Jameson Irish whiskey flavors right in that. I like the mouthfeel on this. The mouthfeel is really is full. It's a full mouthfeel, and the body adds to it of consistency. This is a good brew. This is a good brew. If you can see in the background there, I have my treats. I do like these potato sticks, and I do like the French's potato sticks. As you can see, it is really goes good with beer. Very good with beer. So I'm all set with the treats. Nothing hot today. And for the tongue. Well, let me don't make this too long. So As I said, this is a fine, let me get to the side. This is a fine looking and tasting stout. For all you folks that have been enjoying stouts, you should try this here. I know this is a limited barrel of 100, but I'm assuming they'll be doing this every year. I'm hoping. Excuse me. It's very, very nice. I mean, you get all those flavors. You do get some of the alcohol from the whiskey and the roasted malt and the sweetness. Sometimes it's sweet like the honey, but then sometimes it's a semi-sweet from the chocolate kind of. Oh, that is really nice. I just love those aromas of the caramel, the alcohol from the whiskey, the roasted malts, the milk chocolate. That is really good. So, I won't run this too long. With that said, enjoy the day. And if you're going to drink responsibly. Don't drive. Ciao. Mmm.